Welcome to the Joe Show, your average Joe. We're going to be talking about association, gas prices, and 23 articles removed from the newspaper because they got falsified information. Stay tuned. First thing, association. This is going to be who you hang out with and who you, if you bounce ideas, thought process, thinking. You should have different people for different things that you are interested in. If I'm interested in video games, I will talk to a friend that's about video games, or fantasy football. I'll talk to people that are knowledgeable about football. If you want to talk about finances, well, find someone with good finances. But it really just depends on how they get their finances too and what they're doing, because obviously you can't do necessarily the same thing that they do to get your money. So it's just, what are you doing with that? So just be wary of who and what you listen to, because that is a big deal nowadays. People listen to people online, but if people are just giving you advice, like your broke friend telling you to go out to eat with him every day because you don't have any ambitions or goals, well, you need to probably drop that guy. It's hard to get away from them, but you just need to do it. Why do you hang out with people? What fulfillment do they give you? These are questions that you need to ask yourself and come up with reasons why you're friends outside of a few common things, especially coworkers. A lot of times, because you're coworkers doesn't mean you're going to be friends. I really didn't like being friends with coworkers because they weren't right in the mind. They didn't have the same vision or view that I wanted, and I wanted a certain way in life, and they just don't want that. Okay. Gas prices, record high. They're highs. Average over $5, $10 in like California. Biden has implemented over 80 actions versus gas prices. Most of them are executive orders. There's a reason why your gas prices are high. They're doing everything they can to X out gas prices and make it so we cannot obtain or get gas here. And they're forcing it upon you. Don't get me wrong, electric works. I actually drive about 34 miles a day to go to work, so 68 miles round trip. Electric vehicle would be great for me. Yeah, just drive back and forth. My wife, she works 10 miles away. Not great for her, especially with the disparity between the gas and electric vehicles. I mean, some electric vehicles are going for over 100 grand. Like, why would I do that? Just drive 10 miles. No, sorry, not going to do it. And they're pushing reform, climate change. They're trying to be globalized, through all of their programs and stuff like this. But I don't think that's right. If you really look back, it wasn't the war. It's not the war. There's highs from Obama's, lows from Trump's, and then highs now. It's their policies. It's the view that they want to push, and they're pushing it because they don't have to answer to nobody. They're in charge. Who's going to say what? I can do what I want. No, that's not what we want, the people. It's just what a small minority of people want or think that they want, and a lot of it is not even is influenced from other governments, which aren't ran like the United States. They're just trying to weaken us. Look, we've been around for 200-something years, and we, at one point in time, were the best nation in America in everything: technology, advancements, thinking, war. Pick a thing. We were the top. I'm not saying that we're the top now, but we should be. But we've gotten complacent and not striving for better when all these other countries are just ruling within themselves and their own mindset and their own power, right? This is more freedom of thinking and freedom of doing things. Okay. So yeah, okay. And USA Today removed 23 articles from a journalist because she either fabricated quotes and sources. But yet they're still rated 100% at NewsGuard, which is kind of weird. You really got to look at what you listen to and who you listen to. I don't care about the topic of what they're talking about. I care about how they're telling me. If they're telling me that this is bad because it reminds them of something tragic and it's racist or something like this is that you're not telling me anything. But if you tell me facts and then I determine, or you tell me facts and then you say your opinion as a newscaster or what's written down, you'll repeat it, and then we form our own opinion. But if you're just going to make that opinion for me myself without you just telling me what to think, not how to think, yeah, I don't want to listen to that. I want information, and I'll decide what to think, and how to think. I just need the information and the data that you presented. The news is not really doing that for you. Okay, there are more reports on their opinion, their political side, what their company values are, versus reality and what is actually happening in the world. So, and with that, thank you. I appreciate you coming out and like and subscribe, share the video. I need as much exposure as possible. We'll be looking at expanding to other platforms, YouTube, what is that, Rumble, I believe. So yeah, help me out. Appreciate it. Thanks. See you guys.